He's what you call a triple threat.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Siege of Voyager class, Springer! So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. As usual, we have some assemblage there in the background. Autobot Springer, Siege War for Cybertron, Transformers! On the side of the box, we have the lovely Siege artwork. On this side of the box. We have some nice artwork there of Springer, and he totally looks like I've got better things to do tonight than die. And that's kill! And down here he is a Voyager class, say class of your day, class of your day. Hey, look, there's Wheeljack. And yes, if you shine a black light on this side of the box, there's things and stuff that I don't care about. You can do that on your own time. On the top, Autobot symbol, Transformers War for Cybertron. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, this, that, the other things and stuff. Battle Masters, hey, warning, don't eat anything in this box. That could be very bad for you. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Springer, the Springmeister, Mr. Springer Rooney, our new Voyager here in the Siege line. And here he is in his car mode, which I think actually works quite well, in my opinion anyway. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. We have the yellow bits up front. You can see we got a lot of that battle damage paint going on there. Autobot symbol, some more of that battle damage paint. And we got some pretty nice mold details. You got the cockpit section there, down that nice transparent blue. Got some more battle damage paint up top here. Got some more yellow. You can see the wheels there. Got the tail fins. All that good stuff. There's the back. There's the top. There's the bottom. It rolls as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here he is with Voyager Prime. Here he is with Leader Class Magnus. So you can see how that works out. Here he is with the Titan's Return Hot Rod. Here he is with the Power of the Primes Hot Rod. Here he is with the last Voyager Springer that we got in the main line. And here he is with G1 Springer because he's precious. Oh, so precious. So now let's run through the accessories. You do get some weaponry. You get this gun right here, which is pretty nicely detailed. You get another gun. Get a little simpler in design. You get two swords right here. Good. Have a nice style to them. And you also get this spinny bit for the helicopter mode. And you can store all of this on the vehicle mode. There are multiple ports here, so you can pretty much do whatever you want. You got two ports right up front. You can plug them here if you want. You got ports on the sides. You can plug them here. You got two ports right up here. You can plug them right there. These guns do connect like this, and you can plug it onto this central port right here and have that going on if you want to. You got two ports right back here as well, so you can plug them back here, have that going on. So lots of stuff you can do here. The swords do have these slots, and there are these tabs on either side here. This is really meant for robot mode storage, but you can still use it for vehicle mode storage. You can have them, pointed forward or, pointed back. However you want to do that. It's always your toy. Display it however you wish. Now, the way the instructions want you to store everything is basically they want you to connect the two guns and then take the swords, and they will connect to these tabs on the side of this gun. So you just tab those together like so, and then you connect it all to the top of this piece and then plug it into the top, and that just gives Springer like a big old turret on the top of his car mode. So, hey, the thing you can do if you want to do it, hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? But there are a lot of options as far as storage goes, and there's always options are good. But that is basically it for the car mode. So let's get down to helicopter mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Get back here, man. So we're going to remove this, put this off to the side, and we shall begin. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take this top section here and just bring this up. It's not double hinge, so just kind of bring that up and forward like so. You just want to take his legs here and just unfold them like that. There is a bit of a little stooping point there. And keep that locked in place. We do want to come to the arms here, these front sections, and just kind of bring them out. Just kind of free all this up here so we have a little more room to operate. So now we're going to split the legs. You got to rotate the leg at the thigh here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this section here. We're going to untab it, bring it up. Take this section here and flip it in like so. Take this section and flip that out like that. And then we're going to take the leg and bring it out, and we're going to bring this whole hip section down. It just collapses down like that. And that's how you want everything looking. And then this section can just swing the rest of the way in. We'll just kind of leave that there for now. So, second verse, same as the first. Rotate. Just bring that out. Swing that in. Swing that out, bring the leg out, bring the whole hip in, and there you go. And just swing that in. And at this point, we're going to just take everything and just tab it all together, and tab it all together, dab it all together, and this fin also just pegs together. And there you go. And these sections here, just going to tuck in. Oops. I'm just going to tuck in underneath that bit here, like that. So that's how you want all that situated. And once you've done that, we're going to now take these sections here, and we're just going to collapse this hinge down like this. And before we do anything else, we're going to raise this section up. We're going to bring this bit down. We're going to flip this section out, and this bit will just slide outward, rotate around, and then you just bring it all back up. This pegs in to the back of his hand, as you can see, like that. And there you go. Once you do that, we can bring all this in, and you see the tab's going to go right up in there. So get everything nice and lined up, and get it all squozen together, get it all nice and squozen. And there you go. The second verse is the same as the first, just collapse that down, unpeg that, bring that down, flip that out, extend it outward, rotate, bring it up, peg it in, and then just bring all this down, and again, tab that in, get it all nice and squozen. There we go, we got it good at squozen. And then we just take the section, bring it back, and that'll just tab back in, right back there. And we're almost done. Now we just need to bring the section back in, take the swords, and the swords just plug in to either side. Oh, let me just alternate them here. There we go. Plug them into either side. That plugs right into the central port. And there you have Springer in his helicopter mode. Whee! Okay, stop. Excuse me. Took a little longer than I thought. As you can see, it's just spin very freely, and that goes for a good long time. So, that's pretty cool. But here he is in his helicopter mode. And I think that works out pretty well, in my opinion. My only real nitpick is I do wish that the wheels kind of got hidden away. They're not just still hanging out there, and these wheels too. It would have been nice if maybe they can fold in or something. You know, that's my only real nitpick about helicopter mode. I just wish the wheels hid away. But, oh no, though. It still works. Definitely still works for the copter mode. I can work with it. I can work with it. And of course, you can take the guns. And again, you have pretty much the same options. You can plug them here. You can plug them into these ports here, which is what the instructions want you to do. Just plug them into the sides here. You can plug them up here, but this gun, unfortunately, will kind of get in the way of the blades there. So, you know, kind of restrict the movement there. That one's fine because it has a low profile. So, I think you can do it if you want to. But, hey, you know, and again, you can plug them back here if you want that going on. You can do that as well. If you want, you can plug the two guns together, and there is a port underneath, and you can plug this in like so, and have that going on. And maybe, you know, maybe turn this one around there so it looks better. There you go. You can have that going on too, if you wish. And you do have two little ports right here, so you can plug a flight stand into them if you want to. So, hey, you got lots of options. As always, options are what? They're good. So, but we'll go with the instructions here, and we'll just plug them in to the sides like so. And I like that there's actually a little notch there for that tab to go into. Very thoughtful, very thoughtful. You can plug those in there like that. So there you go. And since the wheels are still exposed, you can still roll. You can roll as flying things should. But there you go. So we got that going on. And for comparison, here it is with the Generations Springer in its helicopter mode. And here it is again with G1 Springer in helicopter mode because it's precious. Oh, so precious. Wee, wee, wee. Wee. Anyway. So, that is it for helicopter mode. So let's get down to robot mode. Let's get down to transformation again, shall we? So, let us remove that. We'll remove the guns. Come here, guns. Come to me. Come on. Come on. Release. Release! Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So now, we will get down to the robot mode. So, just going to take this top section again. Start off with this. Just bring that up. Get that up and out of the way. We're going to untab the arms here. Just get those untabbed and out, and we're just going to transform the arms now and get that done with. So we're just going to bring this up and bring the forearm down, rotate this around, slide that in like so, fold this in, and then we take this whole assembly here, and this will just rotate up like so. This panel gets folded in, this panel gets folded in, and there you have an arm all done. Second pass is just like the first. Bring it up, down, rotate, slide that in, flip that in, bring this up, collapse, collapse, and we got the arms all done and out of the way. So now we can continue with this. So we're going to bring out these side sections here, split the legs down the middle, and we can just take the hips and bring them back up to their original position here, and bring them up. So at this point now, we just take the fin, fold that in, take this section and bring that up, take the foot, bring it down, tab that in, bring the foot down, and rotate at the thigh. There you have a leg all done. Second pass, just like the first. Flip in, flip up, flip out, tab, bring down, rotate, and there you have the legs all done. So now we're going to take this whole lower body assembly here, and this will just unclip like so. Oops. So unclip, and this double hinge here. You just want to bring that section forward like that. And we can finish up here on the upper body here. So you want to take this whole front section, just angle that down like so, and then we can open this up, bring that down. Then you want to bring this section back up. And you want to take these panels here and just bring them in, and you can close this back up. And what you want to do here with the arm sections, these armatures here, is you can see there's this little L-shaped notch in here that's going to go right over this section here. So just kind of bring that up line it up and just push that in like so. Same thing the other side, just bring that up and just line that up like so, and just push that in like that. Once you do that, you can take the chest and just bring it the rest of the way down like so. Oops, yeah, just squeeze that in. Things will just snap into place there. So there we go. Then we take this backpack section here that just collapses up. We turn his noggin around, and there you go. There you have Springer in his robot mode. And he's a good-looking G1E Springer. I dig him. I dig him. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at that head sculpt. It's a pretty nicely done head sculpt in my opinion. Nice blue there for the eyes. Nice springery head sculpt. Works for me. Let's see, again, the nice battle damaged paintwork on there, which I personally like. Some people don't like it. I personally like it. Something different. And I like different. It's pretty nicely done. His feet. And move up the back. As always, cat hair not included. Get out of here. Move to the back, you can see. He has a little bit of a backpack, but for the most part, it is a pretty clean transformation. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly-waggly, slight wiggly-waggly. You can look up a little bit, look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. The arms can rotate only that far, which is pretty much as far as they need to go. If you go any further than that, they're just going to pop right off the mushroom peg there. So that's as far as you get, but still pretty good range of movement. You have outward movements that far. You do have a bicep rotation. You do have over 90 degrees of a bend there at the elbow. You do have wrist rotation. You have waist rotation. Legs can move forwards that far, back that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You have thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. One thing that I wish is that this section stayed locked a little better, because sometimes when you want to bend his knee, you'll actually just undo that transformation joint. So you kind of have to hold on to everything to kind of get the knee moving, because, you know, it thoops, but sometimes the thoopage is not as thooped as it should be. This one actually works pretty well, but this one, for some reason, whenever I try to bend the knee, like, that just comes undone. So your mileage may vary on that, but yeah, that's as far as the feet goes. They can move up, they can move down some, and you have your ankle tiltage. And of course we can arm him up. We can give him the two guns. You can hold those like so, or you can plug them together and just have one big rifle going on. So you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. You can also, if you want, have them stored right down here. Hey, that's a thing you can do. If you want to do it, you can also store them on his back if you want. And here's another little nitpick that I have about this guy, is this little backpack section here. I wish this actually locked in somehow, because when you're messing with this, it just kind of flops around, and I mean, there's a thoop when you bring it up, but again, it doesn't thoop with as much thoopage power as I would like. I would prefer more, you know, just a more kind of dead solid lock, which is not there. And yeah, when you're messing with the, you know, just kind of plugging things in or whatever, like that just comes right undone. So would have liked the more secure locking point back there, but oh well, it is what it is. But again, you can store the guns back there. If you want, you can plug them up here. Have some shoulder guns. You can plug them into his forearms. Forearm guns. Hey, as always, your toy. Display it however you wish. And of course, we can give him the swords here. Plug those into his hands, and he can slash, 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 slash. Now, as far as how the instructions want you to store everything, this is what they show you. You can use those tabs on the back here for the swords. So you can just plug those back there like that, and what they want you to do with the gun is they want you to connect it together, have them plug it onto this, and then just have all this hanging off his back like that, which, you know, you can do if you wanted to, but that's not really ideal. You know, I don't know. I don't like that just swinging around like that. So me personally, what I do as far as storing everything is I'll just like plug the two guns back here, and then I'll just plug this right in the middle, and there you go. That works out a lot better for me. But again, your toy, display it however you wish. And of course, we can bring in the Wreckers mascot here, Smash Down, and we can give Smash Down to Springer here. So, you know, you can do that if you want to. Hey, all things you can do if you want to do it. Now, as far as effects parts go, you can obviously use the effects parts. You can use, if you have the swoosh, you can use the swoosh on the swords, which is quite cool. And if you had two of them, you can definitely use them for helicopter mode, and that will make for a pretty cool effect. So you can use the swoosh on the swords. Of course, on the guns, you can plug these in like so. So you got proper pew-pewing and bang-banging. And of course, you can plug this onto the ports on his chest, like, I've been shot, no, that's Ironhide's job, But you can do that, or plug it here onto his shin, you know, do all kinds of stuff, all kinds of that. He's got the ports under his feet, so you can plug them in, like so. Actually, we'll use these. Plug these in. Give him rocket feet, whoosh. You can totally do all kinds of whooshing, lots of whooshing, lots of all that stuff you can do with the effects parts. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Voyager Prime and Leader Magnus. So you can see how that works out. Here he is with the Generations Springer. And here he is with G1 Springer because he's precious. He has such weird arms, but he's still precious. Yay. Here he is with the Titan's Return Hot Rod and the Power of the Primes Hot Rod. Here he is with Cup and Retgar. Here he is with Blur. Here he is with Generations and the Titan's Return RC. And last but not least, here he is with the Ocular Max Springer, which is Masterpiece scaled, so duh, it's bigger, but just so you can see. So, there you go! So there you have Siege Springer. He's a cool figure, fun figure. I do have my nitpicks with it though. I do wish that backpack section, you know, actually clipped in more securely. How securely these leg pieces clip into place, you know, that seems like it's a case of your mileage may vary. Like on mine, like this one clicks in super well, this one is kind of loose. So, you know, still your mileage may vary thing, but just wish it was more just a solid click, just more of a solid locking point. And in helicopter mode, it would have been nice if the wheels kind of hid away instead of still being out there in the open. But, you know, those are nitpicks. Overall, though, I think it's a really cool figure. I think it's a really fun figure. And definitely a worthy addition to the Siege line, in my opinion, anyway. So, there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Siege toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Siege playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. Don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter. All of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Siege of Voyager class Springer. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Will you lose some weight, Magnus? I'm running out of bots to throw. Prime, I'm here. Ah, Springer, good to see you. Yeah, I thought I had better things to do tonight, but turns out I really don't. That's sad. That is sad. But anyway, I'm here to help. Well, this is wonderful, because you give us a great advantage. You can take them from the land or the sky. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to go underwater. Wait, what, underwater? Yes, underwater. But you just said I could take them from the land or the sky. But they know you! They'll expect you to come from either the land or the sky, duh! But if you come in from underwater, bam! We got him! Can you talk any sense into him? No, I'm just a soldier. He's just a soldier, his opinion doesn't matter. Now come, Springer! You've got some underwatering to do. But Prime, I can't swim. You'll learn! Don't worry, Springer. You can deal with that. I won't.